Welcome to Fortune Tech Debate, where we debate the issues of the day in 2 minutes. Today we're talking about Apple, which is poised to become the first company worth $1 trillion. They had their best third quarter earnings report ever of all time. Jeff, can this company do anything wrong?
Can Apple do anything wrong? Right now the answer is no. Let me tell you why. People were saying the iPhone X's were too expensive, they wouldn't sell. That got proved wrong. Everyone's buying them. Meanwhile, they're building out these other service building businesses, getting rich off their peripheral products, and their margins are holding up. I don't see how Apple stumbles anytime soon.
But Apple, they're making the majority of their money on the iPhone, and they have not been able to come out with another product that has had the same sort of, transformative market potential as that. They've tried with the HomePod, totally failed. Amazon has swept them under the table. They've got, self-driving cars they're trying to compete with, but Waymo pretty much dominates in that regard as well.
Here's the thing, that doesn't matter very much. Remember, Apple's trying TV. They've always kind of muddled around at the edges, but it's all about the iPhones. For years, Apple's margins, profits, all of it has been about the iPhone, and they're holding on to that. They're still killing it with iPhones. iPhone is a gateway into the rest of the Apple ecosystem. Once you're in there, you get locked in, and I see no threat to that anytime soon.
Well, I detect some competition here. At the same time that they had their best third quarter earnings report, they slipped in the rankings from being the world's second biggest smartphone maker to becoming the third. Huawei came in, now they're selling more phones than Apple is.
It doesn't matter. More people on the planet have cell phones or smartphones. That's so the pie's expanding, but people aren't going to trade an iPhone for a junky old Huawei. That doesn't matter.
Well, maybe not for a Huawei phone, but personally, I went from an iPhone to a Pixel 2. Google is beefing up its hardware division, and the Pixel phones, they're a little bit cheaper, and the hardware is fantastic.
I think you're an outlier in that. I think most people find it's just too hard to switch. People have a whole Apple ecosystem. They have their iCloud, their friends have the iMessage. I just think it's too hard to pry those customers loose.
And here's the thing, Apple keeps charging more for iPhones, but like Jeff Bezos said, your profit margin is my opportunity. So you've got other upstarts that can come in and take share away. And besides Amazon, they're an $800 billion behemoth. They could potentially pass $1 trillion too.
One day, but right now, there's no doubt Apple will be the first $1 trillion company and stay there for a while.
Well, that's all we've got time for. Come to Fortune.com for more tech debate.